So a veteran NASA astronaut suddenly losing the ability to speak while aboard the International Space Station prompted NASA's first ever medication evacuation from the ISS.
We were getting ready for a spacewalk on January 8th, and it was just the evening before. We had just met with the doctors. I was feeling super. Everyone was feeling super. And then I wasn't. My crewmates definitely saw that I was in distress. They immediately started taking care of me. It was all hands on deck within just a matter of seconds.
It's incredible. Here to react is Fox News senior medical analyst and authors of Miracles Among Us, Dr. Marc Siegel. Incredible. How did this even happen?
You know, we don't talk enough about space medicine. This guy's a hero. Colonel Fincke has had logged over 540 days in space, and he was over 160 days on that space station, and he's 59 years old. So the first thing you think about is, let's rule out the really bad stuff. Well, he didn't have a heart attack, and he didn't have a stroke. Remember, when you're 59, you have more underlying heart problems and more underlying medical problems that we don't know about. When you're in microgravity, Lawrence, your heart is actually weaker because it doesn't have to do as much work. And the other issues that you have here is that you could have some underlying neurological problem going on that we can't actually test for. Like, he didn't have a stroke, but he could have had something called a transient ischemic attack where he doesn't get enough oxygen to the brain temporarily. A seizure could also cause this in its aftermath where you can't speak. But again, I never examined him, so I don't know. I'm just pointing out what you could have.
What you look for.
I'll tell you one that no one's talking about. Did you know that 85% of all astronauts have severe sinus problems because of the same issue, of the dust in space, of the microgravity? Postnasal drip is huge. They're in a lot of discomfort. You could temporarily lose speech for 20 minutes because of a postnasal drip and severe sinus problems. So that's the top of my list. Sinus, possible transient ischemic attack, and a possible small seizure, all of which had no aftermath, all of which he recovered from. That's why it's a medical mystery.
Here he is talking about why he decided to return. Let's watch it.
I did my own echocardiogram because we have ultrasounds there, and it looked like I did not have a heart attack. We did a few other things to rule out some other really big things. So we got to a point where we're comfortable saying we don't know what's going on, but in order to find out, to rule out some really serious possibilities, we need to come back to the ground.
It is pretty interesting that he was essentially treating himself.
And checking his own echocardiogram. He's a science officer. That's why. When he came back to the ground, they did a lot of more extensive tests that still found nothing. And you know what I say as a practicing internist? If I don't find something, that's good. You want me to find an answer, I'd rather not find anything. A couple more things about outer space I want everyone out there to know. Bone and muscle can get a lot weaker in outer space because of the microgravity. That's why they exercise so much. And the biggest risk in outer space, and this doesn't apply to Colonel Fincke in this case, is the radiation. Yeah. We worry about long-term radiation impact in terms of cancer risk. This man is a hero. Putting himself on the line like this, we'll never know, or we may never know what actually happened. But again, could be a minor neurological event that he got over.
We're glad he's back home. That's the important thing, and he's safe and getting the treatment that he needs. Dr. Marc Siegel's book, The Miracles Among Us, is now available at foxnewsbooks.com. Doc, it's good to see you.
Always good to see you. Thank you.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.